Welcome back to Easivia English, everyone, the podcast where we turn English from a scary school subject into a warm, comfortable home. I'm Emma.
And I'm Mark. Grab your favorite blanket, pour yourself a warm cup of tea or coffee, and let's get cozy with us today. Emma, I have to tell you, my coffee today tastes extra sweet because I'm so excited about our topic.
Oh, really? Let me guess. Is it because you finally figured out how to talk to that cool neighbor next door?
Well, not just that neighbor, but basically anyone in a new environment. You know, I want to ask our listeners a question right now. Have you ever stood in the corner of a crowded room, holding a glass of water, staring at your shoes, and wishing you had a superpower to become completely invisible?
Wow, that sounds so specific, Mark. It feels like you were describing your exact look at our university orientation week 5 years ago.
Guilty as charged. That was totally me. I was terrified. Going to a new workplace, a new class, or an international networking event is already stressful. But doing that in English? It feels twice as terrifying. Your throat goes dry, your mind goes blank, and your English vocabulary just vanishes.
I completely understand, Mark. And to everyone listening out there, please know that you are not alone. It is a universal human feeling. The fear of that awkward silence or making a mistake is very real. But here is our big promise to you today. By the end of this episode, you will walk away with a magical communication combo, a combo that helps you confidently break the ice anywhere with anyone using just 2 simple tools: compliments and open questions. Yes! And make sure you stay until the very end because Emma promised to share a secret psychological tip called the 3-second rule that can literally shut down your anxiety before you even step towards someone. I need that tip badly, Emma. It's coming, Mark, I promise. But before we dive into the secret, let's give our beautiful family members a quick digital high five. If you love learning real-life, stress-free English with us, please give us a quick digital high five by hitting that like button, clicking subscribe, and turning on the notification bell. We would love for you to become a permanent part of the Easivia English family. Your support means the world to our small team and keeps us going.
All right, Emma, let's start with a confession. On my very first day at my previous international marketing job, I saw a guy sitting next to the water dispenser. I wanted to be friendly, so I walked up to him, smiled, and said, "Do you like water?"
Oh, dear. Do you like water? Mark, what did he say?
He looked at his cup, then looked at me like I was an alien, and said, yes, it keeps me alive. And then he walked away. The conversation died in literally 2 seconds. I felt like a complete fool. Why did that happen?
Don't beat yourself up, Mark. Mistakes are your friends, remember? But this is what I call the yes-no trap, or in professional terms, using closed-ended questions. When you ask a question that can only be answered with a simple yes or no, you are putting a heavy burden on the other person to keep the conversation going. If they are also shy, the conversation just hits a brick wall.
That makes so much sense now.
Think of a conversation like a game of volleyball. If I toss the ball to you nicely, you can hit it back easily. But if I throw a heavy rock at you, like asking an awkward closed question, you just drop it. Instead of, "Do you like water?" which is a bit weird, or even, "Is this your first day here?" which gives you a one-word answer, we need to pass the ball smoothly.
So the goal is to make it easy for them to talk. But Emma, what if I don't know anything about them? How do I even find a topic to start with?
That brings us to our first real weapon, the art of specific compliments.
That brings us to our first real weapon, Mark, the art of specific compliments. Everybody loves a compliment. It instantly melts the ice and lowers their defense mechanism. But the secret word here is specific. If you just say, "You look nice today," or "Your clothes are good," it can feel a bit lazy, or sometimes even too personal if you aren't careful.
Oh, I see. So walking up to a total stranger on the first day of work and saying, "You have beautiful eyes," might get me sent straight to the HR department, right?
Exactly. Please don't do that, Mark. A golden rule in professional or casual networking is do not compliment physical features. Instead, look for choices they made.
Choices? What do you mean by choices?
Look at their accessories, their notebook, the stickers on their laptop, their glasses, or their shoes. Those are things they chose deliberately to express their personality. When you notice those little things, it shows you are paying genuine attention. let's look at some beautiful words we can use. Instead of just nice or good, let's try using words like unique, cool, or sophisticated.
Sophisticated. Wow, that's a fancy word. How do you even pronounce it correctly, Emma? It looks like a tongue twister.
It can be tricky, but let's break it down together. It's pronounced as sophisticated. Focus on the stress on the second syllable, phys, sophisticated. It means showing a lot of experience and good taste.
Sophisticated.
Beautiful. Listeners, let's do a quick shadowing session right here. Pause whatever you are doing for just 10 seconds. I will say a phrase, leave a pause, and I want you to repeat it out loud, exactly like I do. Don't be shy, your brain is like a muscle. It needs to practice out loud. Ready? That's a very sophisticated notebook. Let's try one more. I love the unique design of your glasses. Perfect. Mark, how did it feel to say that out loud?
My tongue almost tied in a knot at first, but repeating it out loud actually makes me feel way more confident. But wait, Emma, if I just walk up to someone, say, I love your sophisticated notebook, and then just shut my mouth and stare at them, isn't that still going to be super awkward? It feels like I'm just a drive-by compliment machine.
A drive-by compliment machine, that's a hilarious image. And you are 100% right. A compliment alone is just a spark. To make a fire, you need wood. And that wood is an open-ended question. This brings us to the golden formula. Compliment plus a WH question.
So we connect them together. Let me try to recall a memory. A few months ago at an English speaking club, I actually tried to apply this formula. I saw a girl wearing really cool sports shoes. I wanted to say, I love your sneakers. Where did you get them? But because I was so nervous, my pronunciation slipped and I confidently said, I love your Snickers. Where did you get them?
Oh no, Mark! Snickers with a short I is the chocolate bar brand. Did she think you were staring at her bag looking for food?
She looked so confused. She reached into her pocket and asked, wait, how did you know I have a chocolate bar in my bag? We both froze for a second, then realized the mistake and laughed so hard.
That is amazing. And you know what? That mistake proves a very beautiful point that I always tell my students. Communication, not perfection. Even when you made a silly vocabulary mistake, your genuine smile and friendly energy mattered way more than perfect pronunciation. That mistake actually broke the ice better than a perfect sentence would.
It really did. We ended up talking for 20 minutes. But hey, just to avoid giving people heart attacks, let's practice the difference. The sports shoes are sneakers with a long E sound. Sneakers. And the chocolate bar is Snickers with a short I. Snickers. Correct, Emma?
Spot on, Mark. Perfect. Now, let's look at how beautifully the golden formula works when we use it correctly. I will give you 3 real-life templates. Number 1, in an office. I really like your laptop stickers. They look so cool. Where did you get them? Number 2, in a classroom. Hey, that's a very unique notebook. What brand is it? Number 3, at a social event. Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice your lapel pin. It's very sophisticated. What is the story behind it?
Wow, look at that last one. What is the story behind it? That is an incredibly deep question. It gives the other person a massive open stage to talk about their passion, their achievements, or a sweet memory. They can talk for 5 minutes, and all I have to do is nod, smile, and say, wow, that's amazing. I absolutely love this.
Exactly. When you ask an open question, you become an active listener, which is the most attractive trait in communication. People will remember you not because of how much you talked, but because of how comfortable you made them feel when they were talking to you.
That is such a powerful mindset, Emma. Hey, listeners, before we move to the final part of our episode, let's do a quick check-in. If you are still listening right now, it means you are an incredibly brave person who is ready to step out of your comfort zone and make new friends. Go to the comments section below right now and type the word brave. Let us know you were here.
Yes, type brave in the comments. Come join our lovely community on YouTube. We share daily tips and practice together.
All right, Emma. Let's say I successfully used the golden formula. I complimented their laptop stickers, asked where they got them, they answered, and we both laughed. But now, after 2 minutes, the topic of stickers is completely over. The silence is coming back. The shadow of awkwardness is creeping in again. What do I do next? Do I just run away?
Don't panic, Mark, and please don't run away. When the initial ice is broken, you just need a map to navigate the conversation deeper. I have a brilliant framework for you and our listeners. It's an acronym called the F.O.R.D method. F-O-R-D. It stands for family, occupation, recreation, and dreams.
F.O.R.D. Family, occupation, recreation, and dreams? That sounds easy to remember.
It is. Now, for making new friends in a casual environment, we don't want to be too personal. So we focus mostly on O for occupation and R for recreation.
Oh, O and R. That makes sense. Family might be a bit too private for the first 5 minutes. And dreams might sound like a scary job interview question, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Which is terrifying. So O and R are safe and fun. Can you give us an example of how to transition from the stickers to O or R?
Of course! Let's practice a smooth transition sentence. You can use the phrase by the way or anyway to shift the focus naturally. For example, if they are typing on their laptop, you can say, by the way, I noticed you are working on a coding program. Is that what you do for a living or is it just a hobby? Look at that. You just naturally move to O, occupation.
Wow! Is that what you do for a living or is it just a hobby? That question is brilliant because it covers both occupation and recreation. If they say, it's my job, you can ask how they got into that field. If they say it's just a hobby, you can ask what else they like to do on weekends. Brilliant, Emma, truly brilliant.
Thank you, Mark. Time flies when we are having fun, doesn't it? We are approaching the end of our episode, so let's do a very quick recap for our family members. To break the ice in a new environment, remember your 2-step magic combo. Step 1, find a specific compliment about a choice they made. Step 2, immediately attach an open-ended WH question to pass the communication ball. And if you want to keep it going, use the F.O.R.D method.
Perfect summary. But wait, Emma, you absolutely cannot say goodbye without giving us the secret tip you promised at the very beginning. What is this 3-second rule? My heart is beating fast just waiting for it.
All right, here it is. The 3-second rule is actually a biological hack for your brain. Scientists have proven that when you see someone you want to talk to, your brain takes about 3 seconds before it starts generating excuses. Excuses? Like what? Like, oh, they look too busy, or my English is too bad, or they will think I'm annoying. If you wait longer than 3 seconds, your fear will completely paralyze you.
Oh, wow. So the rule is the moment you see someone, you count in your head 1, 2, 3, and you just instantly move your legs and go say hi before your brain can start talking you out of it?
Exactly. Don't overthink. Just count 1, 2, 3, and take action. Combine the 3-second rule with our golden formula, and you will become an unstoppable, confident connector. Remember, the world is full of strangers who are just waiting for someone brave like you to say hello.
That is such a beautiful thought, Emma. Now, before we sign off, we have a small homework assignment for our listeners to practice their English writing skills. We want to ask you, what is the best compliment you have ever received in your life?
Oh, I love that question. It can be a compliment from a best friend, a teacher, or even a complete stranger. Write your answer in English in the comments below. Mark and I will read every single one, and we will give you personal feedback on your writing.
Yes, please share your beautiful stories with us. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with the Easivia English family today. Never forget, mistakes are not your enemies. They are just proof that you are trying. Keep glowing, keep learning, and keep practicing your English every single day. We love you, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everyone. Remember, 1, 2, 3, go. See ya.